Our holiday to the Three Valleys started in the time-honoured fashion and carried on to the plane. 4 of us flew to Geneva from Glasgow, with Dylan and Bill flying in from England. It was good to look out the windows of the plane and see some snow in the Alps. We picked up a car at Geneva Airport for a 3-hour drive past the beautiful Lake Annecy and down to Moutier before climbing up the valley to Les Menuires. This was our digs, which were totally ski in, ski out. We woke on the first day to blue skies and well compacted but decent snow conditions. For our first day we decided to stay local and explore the runs around Les Menuires. It took a wee while to get rid of the rust, and for Stu and Dylan it was their first outing in real snow. Big Andy is much more of a seasoned veteran, and I wish I had a fiver for every ski resort that he has a story to tell from. I can't help but wonder if this girl here is the source of 3 of us coming home with COVID. She even had the thoughtlessness to take her mask off before coughing. I found filming with the drone really tough, as the light was blinding, making it very difficult to see the screen. I was very impressed with the lift infrastructure and felt that the lift pass price of around £290 for the 6-day pass was good value for money. This is what our last run of the day looked like most days, with a drop down the Menuires run to the La Crozette area, where I would inevitably be persuaded by the lads to rehydrate with a couple of well-earned beers. As always, rehydration is vitally important, and we were as hydrated as newts for most of the week. After the beautiful blue sky conditions of day 1, we awoke to quite a bit of snow and very poor visibility for day 2. Our plans were to ski to Val Thorens, so we caught the gondola to Col de la Chambre, but visibility was very poor, so we changed our plans and dropped back down the valley and into Merivale. The visibility's pants, isn't it? Big Andy had developed an issue with his thigh muscle which was causing him a few problems. He actually ended up being stretchered off the mountain, but thankfully it was more of a precautionary than emergency situation. Getting off the chairlifts continued to prove challenging, and here's some footage from Peter's helmet-mounted GoPro of how not to do it. This was a 7-foot tall ice maze which you could see perfectly from the Tortolette chairlift, and in the background here are our digs for the week. As always, if you're enjoying this video, please consider subscribing to the channel. It costs nothing to subscribe and the support is very much appreciated. Thank you. We headed into one of the jump parks just above Maribel and hit a few of the smaller hips. Quite comically, Peter and I got a little bit too close to each other in one of them.
Oh, mate! Sorry, man. Sorry, buddy. Oh, mate! Aye. Sorry, man. Cool.
This footage was shot in Stu's Insta 360 camera, and I think the results are really rather impressive.
Bravo! Fantastic!
This was a friendly natural park between Lehman Weir and Point de la Masse, which would provide entertainment for both kids and the big wains.
Giddy up, bossy, giddy up.
Day 4 was another nice blue sky day, and we headed for Maribel again. As the week progressed, everyone's confidence and speed was increasing, and we were covering bigger distances day by day. It's always great to see the tiny kids in the ski schools, and it's hardly surprising that the Europeans produce so many great skiers. This was us dropping into Maribel, and it was really quaint to be almost boarding through the town. was good to see Big Andy back out with us again, and his leg issue had cleared up a little bit. On day 5 we finally made it up to Val Thorens, and this time we had a lovely day for it. For day 6 we stayed in Les Trois and Maribel, and again the weather was kind to us, so we decided it was a perfect time to have a wee snowball fight. Take that, Dylan. And that. This was a nice wee tree-lined run below Maribel Motoret down to the Tunyet gondola. On the last day I finally scratched an itch which had been annoying me for years and swapped the hire snowboard for a set of twin-tip skis. I had good fun on the skis but can now officially confirm that snowboarding is definitely the righteous path and skiing is the dark side. I consider it skier offered Dylan a Madison style pool, but it doesn't work quite so well when you've got adjustable bowls. As always, it was bittersweet to get to the last day and return the boards and skis, but it's always great to toast a holiday with everyone in one piece and no one having gotten hurt. Unfortunately, and in breaking with tradition, the last night was a rather quiet affair, as we had a 5:30 AM start the next day and I was driving to the airport. I'm delighted to report that no skiers or boarders were hurt in the making of this video, apart from the usual aches and pains.
Okay. You alright? Tough bit to start on. Hey, back here. Oh, bitch! Aye.
We had a fantastic week and were very fortunate with the weather. I would recommend Les Trois Vallees as a great place to board and ski for beginners and intermediates, and I would definitely go back, although the world is a big place. If you're still watching this, thanks very much. I really appreciate it and I hope you enjoyed the video.